Welcome back, guys. This is Desert Gus, and we're gonna continue the video. We're gonna continue where we left off. We found everyone dead, basically. Now let's remember about the corpses. This one is somewhat suspicious. It has a stab mark and the chain from Apex, which looks perfectly clean, like not sharp. It has no trace of being like tainted in any way while it was burning. There's also this here, which is the thing with the what would it be, 5? The 5 from the 5th. Can I do what? Zoom the map? Oh, I can do that. Okay. Oh, this, I didn't investigate it fully then. There is an infirmary and a restroom. And let's check this control room.
It says main control room A. It's no use, it won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone. The autonomous driving device is there, but not on.
It's missing the number.
Huh? That's weird. This area seems more burnt somehow.
Maybe there was something flammable in there. See? Look there! There are traces of something that got burned.
Is that some sort of plate displaying the train car number?
Yes.
But why is this the only one completely burnt? It doesn't seem particularly flammable.
Yes, but it was burned probably to hide it for some reason. It seems to be on purpose. And the one on the other side as well. What about... I wanted to check the map.
It's a map of the train.
No, there's nothing that I find particularly interesting about this. Okay, let's check the... This is way too similar to the first car. Door key.
Huh? What's this?
What is it? Did you find something?
The interior lock is open right now, but there's something odd about the latch. Look, there appears to be blood on it.
And it's red.
Oh, you're right.
Red blood.
Let me try to slide it.
Look at that.
That's a bloodstain, all right. But why is blood there?
It seems the blood got on there while the door was locked.
Yes, someone closed the door while his hands had blood on it.
That's evidence of something for sure. No harm keeping it in mind. Sure hope you got all that down.
There is glass, but the glass is on the outside. So, alright, someone tried to escape. The fire extinguisher is also here on the inside, but it must have come from the outside.
Huh?
Maybe someone noticed the fire and tried to put it out. I wonder. Yeah, because you see, if someone was on the outside here, saw the fire, took the fire extinguisher, came to the door. If the door was open, then he would just get in. But someone broke the... Okay, but maybe they broke the window with some other thing, some other object. What could it be? It could be with their hands, even if they were willing.
This is...
Why is only this bed turned over like this? Maybe it's to hide evidence of some kind. Just a hunch. Hide evidence. What evidence?
This is...
Why is only this bed turned over like this? Because someone tried to escape? The AED.
This is...
There's an AED set up in the infirmary, but there's no sign it was used. No point in using it on someone already burned to a crisp. Okay. I mean...
This is...
There are medical devices here, just like those in car 1.
Hey!
This train is unmanned, right? If there's no one on the train who knows how to use this sort of device, why even have one? That's a very good point. So everything here is already being investigated. Where else? The restroom.
The restroom is in
Oh,
terrible
the
shape.
mirrors are all...
The mirror is cracked and covered in soot. There's no one inside.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please mind your belongings.
Master, we're almost at the station! You have to catch the culprit!
Catch who? Everyone besides me is dead.
Are you sure it's everyone? Calm down and count again.
Zilch in car 1. Melanie in car 2. Poochie in car 3. Zange in car 4. And Aphex in car 5. See? That's 5. Everyone besides me is dead.
That makes you the only possible killer, Master. Did he do it?
No, that's not possible. But I can't say for certain. I lost my memories, and now I'm seeing a death god. There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe because I'm being haunted by one. Maybe subconsciously.
We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please watch your step while exiting the train.
Investigation finished. Now what? Is there anybody at the station? Or are we alone?
We've arrived! What's it gonna be, huh? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Huh? What?
This looks bad! Step out of it! Run!
Run? But...
Amaterasu. Okay.
Master, those guys from before are still on the platform. Run to the front train car.
Why is this
We're
happening
gonna
to
run.
me?
We're gonna run. We'll find someone. No. Oh, we're surrounded.
Ah, they're coming in! We gotta go! I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Danger dodge. You might find yourself in a pinch during the course of detective work. Follow the on-screen instructions to get out of these tricky situations.
Master
But there's a
doesn't
time
make
limit for inputs,
mistakes.
so be careful.
Right.
Okay.
Right?
Hopefully I won't get confused on the inputs because I'm playing on a PS5 controller and the button things are Xbox. But I'm usually fine with that. Okay. Close. We dodged. And the guy fell.
Who are these people? The police?
I don't know.
They're not your friends, that much is for sure. Considering the state of the crime scene, they're totally gonna pin it on you.
But...
But what? Okay, we're going where? Really?
Oh!
Oh, a gun, fire extinguisher. Okay, so I know. What? I should have pressed something? I really didn't realize that.
Oh!
Was there a button prompt or something? B! I didn't see it! Wow! What a gamer I am. Can't even see buttons. Okay, again? What's now? What? There? Oh, I pressed the wrong side. I didn't realize what it was telling me to do. I'm bad with this. It's a bit confusing for me. Left stick. Left stick left. Is it? Yes. I pressed it right for some reason. Because I just thought left stick. Didn't see the direction. Okay. Is there a body there still? The body? Dilt's body? I'm wondering if it's still there. Did someone reuse a body? Zilt's body, took it and placed it somewhere else?
Looks like you're done for.
Okay.
Wait, please, listen to me. I can explain.
Huh. What's there to talk about? You're a master detective of the WDO, aren't ya?
Who are
The
you?
name's Swank Katsunel. I'm with the Amaterasu Corporation's peacekeepers.
Peacekeepers. What's written on his teeth? Money. Swank Katsunel. Okay. Come on.
Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers?
Don't act like you don't know. You're a WDO detective for crying out loud. Or are you some sort of imposter?
Hmm.
No, I'm not. I think.
You think? Well, I don't care either way. What's about to happen
There's a barcode
has
on
already
him,
been
in his head.
decided.
Which is?
The peacekeepers are the defenders of law and executioners in Kanai War. If the unjust wander into my space, they will be eliminated.
Eliminated?
Hey, isn't Kanai Ward under the complete control of Amaterasu? Meaning, these people are like the police here.
Police? But it's just some company security department.
Hey! Who are you talking to?
Oh, right! You're the only one who can see me, thanks to our contract, Master. It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think you're talking to?
Doesn't
huh?
matter to you. It's just my imaginary friend.
Tell me how you're gonna explain this situation. We prepared that trip to welcome you all here, but an internal fight sprawling into a bloodbath was unexpected.
It's not what it looks like. There's a perfectly logical explanation behind this.
Yes, we need to figure out the explanation.
You're the culprit.
By the way, what?
Well, that was direct. Master, try your best to beat him.
No, I really don't know anything.
Everyone
was
was
killed
killed.
while I was asleep.
I don't think so.
Someone else
While
will
the other
be killer
detectives were asleep,
and is trying to
killed
pin the blame on us. All the other detectives were asleep. You killed them.
as proof, there's the coffee and wine.
Okay. Oh, there was something with the coffee and the wine.
What the?
We found coffee and wine in the dining car. When we checked the second car earlier, I had a subordinate drinking. You can see what happened. Looks like some sort of knockout drug was mixed in.
Drug?
Which means you drugged the other detectives and killed them while they were passed out.
But it wasn't us. We were drugged as well.
Wow. He may just be a lowly grunt, but he knows his stuff. He could be trouble.
Why do you sound so impressed?
So did you figure out the cause of death?
Yes, they all burned to death.
Burned.
Huh? All of them?
How cruel of you to kill them like that. What's your end game in this? Is it money or is it money?
Okay, so they were knocked out and then burned to death.
If it's money, hand over everything you swiped. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
Zilch? The culprit? I don't think so. Could it be?
He just wants money. That's no fair.
I'm not the culprit.
Yes, you are! You're the culprit!
No, I'm not the perpetrator.
Yes?
But do
Yes,
I
we know you
that
were
for
knocked
sure?
out as well. You drank that coffee and you passed out. Then you woke up and everyone was dead.
In this situation, who else besides me could have done it? There were without a doubt only 6 people on the train.
Yes, Kai, fake bodies,
Five
man.
were
Or
killed.
a body had been used twice. Which could be the case. And if that were the case, it was gonna be Zilch's body had been used twice. It had been used for Zilch and used for Aphex.
So the only possibility is...
Just admit it! I know you're the culprit!
What am I supposed to do?
Admit it now! You're guilty!
No, we're not.
I... the killer?
No, we're
Come
not the
on,
killer.
confess!
Maybe it's better if I confess
It's a
for
terrible
now.
idea.
It could be better to get through this now and get some time to think about it.
No, that's the wrong option.
Why confess if you didn't do it? Master,
Yes.
you're an idiot. They'll both kill you.
Huh? You heard me? I didn't say it out loud.
There you go again, talking to yourself. Must be crazy or something.
I hear your thoughts too. I told you we share the same mind and body. Anyway, never mind that. Why are you giving up already?
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Wrong. The mystery solving has just begun. Why did you make a contract with me to begin with?
I don't know.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
Shut up! Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho! Hey, bring him down, men! Confiscate anything of value he has while you're at it.
Oh! Stop with all that pitiful moaning. I'll show you exactly what I'm made of right
Yeah.
now.
Show me the power of Shinigami.
Come on, Master. Your mind and body ready.
Cool. Oh, it's a she. And that was very unexpected. Shinigami. Mystery Labyrinth.
What is this? What's
Oh,
happening?
time has stopped. Okay, Shinigami with the magical girl transformation.
What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time.
You're Shinigami?
Oh, right. Guess you can't tell because I'm not Puffy anymore. I can only access the Mystery Labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puffy. It's true. Want a touch?
Okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's like time has stopped. And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the Mystery Labyrinth.
Mystery Labyrinth?
You'll find out when you enter. Come on, let's go!
Wait, you have to tell me! What's a Mystery Labyrinth?
Save the deeds for later, kid! Down the rabbit hole we go!
Alright. That was very unexpected. Yes, I'm gonna save. Let's save. Let's save here. Cool. Okay, we saved. And it's saving again. Okay, so this is Mystery Labyrinth. It seems like... I have no idea what it seems like. It looks like the Mystery Labyrinth. That's just what it looks like. Okay, we have a cape. In a chain. We had a chain. What does it mean? Is it like our pact or something? Like the haunting of Shinigami?
Where am I?
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
What is this exactly? What does it do?
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
And you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out. Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries.
Materializes mysteries?
I'm as confused as you.
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth.
Unsolved mysteries.
Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
Okay, so there's a maze for each mystery.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth, and we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too. Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yup. Looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Okay.
Hold on! I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, If we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Sheesh. This is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the Mystery Labyrinth.
Alright.
If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds. That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this Mystery Labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the Mystery Labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys.
Mate,
and they're
I'm already
essential to
forgetting
clear the
everything.
Mystery Labyrinth.
I'll have to just go into the labyrinth and figure things out and see if I can actually understand anything. Also, I'm looking right now at the things on our back. There is a very long code and like a waveform and a hand pointing at the waveform and also an arrow pointing at the same waveform.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation.
Yes, we investigated everything that we could investigate, I think.
You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case.
Okay.
For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
Okay, let's recall.
The Amaterasu Express?
Let's see what comes up.
The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward.
Kanai Ward.
It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station.
Yes.
A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
What
Here's
does
your
that
solution
mean?
key.
Okay, I guess. A map of the train. So usually when we in Danganronpa you'd get these, they were truth bullets and you got them during the investigation. Now she's vomiting them. Okay, the route. The operation log.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What does that mean? Doesn't mean
What do you
anything.
mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
All right, I'll do my best.
Let's review.
The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving.
Our cape is quite shadowy, like magic.
Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board.
And it's probably all there was. It's only 6 people.
Aphex and Poochie's
The big-
abilities
yes.
confirmed. There were no other passengers on the train.
Alright. Okay, I wasn't reading the keys. Here the key says Aphex and Poochie's fortes proved there were no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the train car.
And who died first again?
I don't know who died first. I know who I found dead first.
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary.
Yeah.
I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's
Yes.
chest.
If he did not took the knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Would it work if the key for the other infirmary worked on this one too?
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
But the knife was still there.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Mellamy's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
Mellamy's corpse was discovered in car 2. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Yes.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
I think that was the time control room 1 was disabled. Control room A on car 1.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No. When we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
There was a blackout in the shaking when the train car entered the tunnel. There was another shaking when the train exited the tunnel.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Pucci Lavmin.
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first 2 cars.
Pucci's corpse discovered in car 3. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is just barely recognizable.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
A secret base? Secret base? Like a backup control room.
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating. And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
The backup control system status was operating. Did the main control system fail?
The
Maybe.
train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
Not sure.
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
And I was very interested on this moment because I thought this was the moment I was poisoned, and it seemed like that's the case.
Oh yeah, that useless ability.
It's not
Basically
useless.
no better than a dash cam.
Not useless.
Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Zangief's corpse, discovered in car 4, the entire body has been burned to a crisp. Zangief's Forte created this recorded image. It was saved in the cell phone found on his corpse.
Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
Alright.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was.
but we think it was Aphex's corpse, just because of the chain, but the chain could have been placed in any corpse.
But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex.
Confirmed it? Or just made us suspect that?
We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
But no knife. The burnt corpse, thought to belong to Aphex, had what appeared to be a stab wound to its chest.
Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
I mean, the plate identifying car 5 was burnt and distorted in an unusual manner.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
The infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood spattered on the interior lock.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station...
Yes, he stole a look into the car 1 infirmary.
According to the Peacekeeper's report, they all
it's not
burned
that.
to death.
They all burned to death. Yes. No stab wounds killed anyone. But Zilch, if anything, he should have been killed by the stab wound.
But that part seems off to me.
The victims all burned to death, according to the Peacekeeper's report. So here's what's suspicious, because if that is true, then Zilch wasn't dead.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
There was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine.
So my suspicion right now is Zilch and maybe Aphex. Zilch or Aphex?
Solution keys
I
are
don't know.
important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
We need to put the things together. A solution key is a manifestation of clues related to a case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There is bound to be some useful information.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear a mystery labyrinth. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases.
Hey Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the abilities sections of the notebook menu.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory cost, so pay attention to how much you have left.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine?
They need to.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
You're... what?
How to write this down?
There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move on until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. Okay. I want to look at the solution keys for a
You
moment.
definitely want to remember this.
In solution keys, you can review the info acquired solution keys. A map of the Amaterasu Express appears to be a 5-car formation. Okay, I was looking at the key, whatever solution keys. I looked at all of them and I realized this thing that because of this, alright, only car 5 was burned so excessively. The effects of the fire caused the identifying plate hung on the wall to be burnt and distorted, making it impossible to tell what number car it was. So I thought about whether or not it could be car 1. And the noise we heard was that somehow someone managed to get car 1 on the back of the train. I don't know how, but it got there because each car all the cars have the traction to move themselves, but I don't know how that would be possible. But if that's the case, then car 1 and 5 would be the same, and the body we found here would be Zilch's corpse, which was just dragged from the bed and placed where Aphex would be, and then Aphex placed the chain on the corpse and removed the knife. Aphex? Okay. Couldn't be Aphex, maybe. It was Zilch. One of the two of them, I'm not sure yet. But the glass shards were outside the door. But if someone either someone made that on purpose or dragging the corpse out also dragged the glass out. I don't know. By dragging the corpse out of the room, it would drag through the ground, and so anything that was in front of the body would be caught by the body, and it basically swept all the things in the ground, including the glass, and placed them outside. I don't know. Might be a thing that happened. I mean, I'm not liking the fact I can't... Okay... What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just walking. Do I want to just get there?
Did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
That's a cue?
Q? Is that a monster
Q?
living in the mystery labyrinth?
I didn't see anything move. Wait, I can't...
They're not exactly monsters. Q are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths.
Alright,
But since you
they're
are
called
here to
Q.
defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So I can't move forward before
In other
talking to
words,
this,
they're the enemy.
to Shinigami.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth,
Yes, the
mysteries
Q are
your
my
greatest
enemy, my prey. Okay, so now can I go? Oh, something changed. What happens if I walk from these skulls? I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I don't know. Okay, is that a Q?
What is
What
that?
is this? Cool. Oh, that's the police guy. But evil. More evil.
What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
Mystery Phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
He looks like what's the name? Swank of the Peacekeepers.
The Peacekeepers are tied up in
Peacekeepers.
this. Then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Okay, so I need to defeat him. I have evidence. I drank the coffee as well. I am a victim. Okay, so now I'm gonna fight him.
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime.
Both of those are wrong. Both of those ideas.
So you're the culprit.
And that's wrong as
That's
well.
the truth behind this case.
Now,
He's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him?
Master,
sorry. Defeat him. Defeat him. How?
are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
Now what? Dancing with Death. Okay. I'll say it makes sense, because I can say otherwise. Whatever. He has a sword.
The solution blade.
Solution
It's
blade.
a sword with special powers to affect things inside the mystery labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the mystery phantom. Let's do this.
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still, the more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy, you'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention.
Traps and obstacles in lying wait inside the mystery labyrinth. Make a mystery while facing them and master stamina will decrease. Master is us, right? Make a mistake while facing them and master stamina will decrease.
You're dead?
It's game over when stamina runs out. So be careful as you uncover the truth. Okay. Sorry, I'm bad at action sections. Oh no. How does this work? Reasoning deathmatch. Reasoning deathmatch.
I'll tell you.
During the reasoning deathmatch, RDM, a mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case. Then, I can dodge up, down, left, right, and rebuttal. Okay.
Dodge, dodge, duck, dodge.
Oh, and there is the key whatever's. Getting hit by statement means taking damage. So move up, down, left, and right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge. Okay.
Come on, pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So give it a shot if you got the guts.
Don't you forget.
I might try one or two to see how hard it is. If it is easy, I will do more. The bonus for successful daring dodges is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with a solution blade and fight back against the symptoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right?
To expose the contradiction, you gotta pick the right solution key. The key is already setting the solution blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it. Yes, coffee with knockout drugs mixed into it. Yuma passed out after drinking it. It's potent enough to render anyone unconscious immediately after ingestion. Yes.
Slash those suspicious statements!
If you slash a statement containing the contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the mystery phantom.
Oh.
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the timing means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly. Coffee in dining car.
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case.
Okay, I
You
know.
murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead.
Was that daring?
You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Okay, rebuttal. I need to get the timing better. I was lashed through this mystery, was it that? It's lashed through the mystery.
No! There's no way I could have done it! I was unconscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
It's not, I have proof. How do I select rebuttals?
Time for the solution key!
The solution keys you can choose will change with each death match. Pick the right key and put through the contradictory inflammable statements. So solution key window is X, switch solution keys is left trigger. Solution key window? Okay.
You better not be skimming over this.
I already mentioned this, but attacking with the wrong solution key means taking damage, so be careful. Careful. Let's try something. So press X, okay. It pauses and I can look. So Apex and Putis Fortes proved there were no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the train car. I wouldn't use this, it basically would make me suspicious. An image, I can change which ones I kept it here. Oh, sorry. An image that was saved on my cell phone via Zange's Forte. It clearly shows Yuma drinking from a coffee cup. Okay.
Ridiculous. You're the culprit.
This also.
You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out.
Come on.
The other detectives were drugged. You went around killing them all. You're
Devin
busted.
dodges.
Took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
No, that's wrong. Oh no! I missed the timing?
Master?
Yeah.
You were out the whole time.
Wait.
Ridiculous. You're the culprit.
I didn't
You
read
knew
the thing.
it was drugged.
I knew it was drugged.
That's how you avoided being knocked out.
And I mean, yeah, this is it.
The other detectives were
We're
drugged.
drugged, yes.
You
The
went
wine?
around killing them all. You're busted. Took the laced coffee
I took it
and only pretended to drink it.
and only pretended. I didn't pretend. Oh, it was right, I just missed the timing.
Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
It's already been defeated. It was easy, but I messed up a bunch. But I think I'm learning.
Defeat it?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
Makes sense.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, I got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. That just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? You have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugged in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Makes sense.
So then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board.
But we can't ask anyone.
Wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
Yes.
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
I'm suspicious of Zilch because I don't know why. The reason is either Zilch or Apex. In my mind, I could be very wrong, but I mean, the police guy said everyone had burned to death. If that's true, then was Zilch not dead, even though he had a knife on his
path is
chest?
forked in two. Which way should I go?
The path is forked in two. The path is forked in two.
This
Okay.
fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it.
Alright, let's solve it.
First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Uh-huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
With a scythe. Scythe? Isn't the name correct?
Huh?
Okay.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I'll use the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
Yes, I think it's yes. I'm gonna go with the yes.
There's only one truth.
Okay, questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. This is yes. Can I talk to you? Yes, I can.
Then,
Was the culprit among the 6 people or not?
Master?
Pick the door you think it's right. Time to see if your detections are up to snuff, Master. Let's go with yes. Now what?
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes, I think. Yes.
Right here!
How do I know when I'm right?
Okay, let's go.
Then we die forever because I'm wrong.
Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
He again?
Ah! Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again! Go get him, Master!
Come on. Reasoning deathmatch. Testimonies of 2 detectives and his man. Okay, testimonies of 2 detectives. Apex and Pucci's fortes proved there were no other passengers beside the 6 people inside the train car. Yes, a map of the train is shown this train was comprised of 5 cars. Okay.
He's wrong.
My deduction is
Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice. You committed the crime.
Okay, I'm doing it.
In that case, it all fits.
Fast forward. How is fast forward?
Even couldn't do it.
It was possible with an accomplice. You created an alibi for yourself.
Drinking the coffee and knocking yourself out.
This is the wrong thing to put.
Right.
If there was an accomplice, a murder could have happened even while the culprit slept. Was there really someone else?
Your deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the
Train. You must have had an accomplice. You 2 committed the crime. In that case, it all fits. Even if you couldn't do it alone. It was possible.
with an accomplice.
You created an alibi for yourself. By drinking the coffee.
And knocking yourself out.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I think it's the first one.
Your deduction
The
is
first
wrong. Other
thingy.
than the 6 on the train.
There's no
You must have
timer?
had an accomplice.
I couldn't have an accomplice. I'm taking too long just because I'm overthinking things.
2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off.
That's in my reasoning. 2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake. Why is it off? Peacekeeper death report. Okay. The victims all burned to death, according to the Peacekeeper's report. So this is true. It makes me very suspicious of Zilch. According to the log, the train did not stop once. Because, I mean, I saw Zilch. He was not burned yet, and he had a knife going through him. So if, I mean, unless he was alive with the knife there still. According to the log, the train did not stop once. It is extremely unlikely that someone boarded the train while it was in motion.
What does that testimony even do?
The accomplice just wasn't there when those 2
Checked.
Wasn't there when you checked. It couldn't.
So what if the windows don't open?
While everyone was knocked out,
You secretly stopped the train and let
what's your partner board?
I'll slash through this mystery. Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
It couldn't have been.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
I don't think if it is Zilch, then he would have to be a master at hiding. How did he get out? While I was looking for no, makes no sense. Mate, this is hard.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
It wouldn't be cool in a game design sense.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it.
Oh,
In
I
that
forgot
sense,
to skip.
The labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
It wasn't dead. The culprit wasn't dead. That's the thing we need to figure out. Who didn't die? Who is a fake? Okay, the body for Aphex is the one that I think is less likely to be the crew body. So, by the way, I'm confused. Anyway, where are we now? We got somewhere different.
Another fork in the road.
Okay.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
Doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Everyone was dead. So how did the culprit pull it off? This time yours truly is gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting into your lovely mystery labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they played dead.
Come on.
Huh?
Think about the opposite door. Really? Commit suicide after the crime? Was he really that committed to... Like, did Zilch lock the door?
Oh, I got... Master, leave this to me. This...
Hey, wait!
Yes, it would be very weird.
The culprit just played dead.
Yes, that makes the most sense. It's what I'm thinking happened. Because otherwise Zilch would be the killer and he would have killed everyone. Then killed himself with a knife.
Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
Oh, what a reasoning. The reason I didn't think that could be possible, I didn't even consider the option, but it wouldn't make sense. I didn't think it was the case that they committed suicide because they all killed themselves by burning. They all died by burning. Everyone who was dead.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
It's the pact.
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Okay guys, this is gonna be it. I'm running out of time, so I need to quit. It's been fun and I really wanted to continue next time with the next episode. But this is it. Goodbye.